Ignition sequence start.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, they coming, they going. They coming, they going. Ain't that Doug?
You know your cartoons. If y'all know the name of that theme song I just beatbox, put it down here in the comment section below. We'll cash app you $1.
They didn't even answer the last question. We just said we was gonna cash up them $1 for.
Well, we'll make it $2. How about that?
Actually, we made that last one $2 too.
$3.
No, I'm saying I'm not trying to up it. I'm just saying.
All right, $5. Damn, we broke.
That's not what I was trying to. Okay. But anyways, TTP. This is TTP, the TakeOff Podcast. Welcome.
What's going on? I'm your boy Adrian AKD.
I'm Stubbs. STUBBS. No Z.
And you know what this is.
Unless you're drunk or dyslexic.
Or both.
Or that, yeah. That could always be both.
Yeah, so we back at it with another episode of the Takeoff. What's going on out here in these crazy ass streets in this crazy ass world?
I don't got much going on. How about you? Oh, wait. Damn, I forgot about that. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hey.
Happy birthday to me.
This ain't gonna drop on the same day as my birthday, though. But.
It's all good, man. You know, today is a good day to celebrate your life.
Yeah. Happy birthday weekend to you, too, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah, second one.
Yeah, we 2 days apart when it comes to birthdays.
You just got back in town from celebrating your birthday at Skid Row, correct?
Skid Row.
Skid Row. Nah, he ain't gonna Skid Row.
You got to stop doing that.
I said I was gonna switch the buttons up today.
I don't want them people to know where the hell I'm at.
Yeah,
No, it was a smooth little birthday. My lady, what you may want to call it, she took me out to actually a fun-filled weekend. We went to the U of M game, went to CJ Barrymore's.
Okay.
You know, we just had a good ass time. Just a little, just something to clear your mind, clear your head. I just want to say big ups to my Michigan Wolverines out there.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Green on.
Actually, y'all almost pissed me the hell off because y'all almost lost that damn game. Y'all was up by 20 points. And y'all gonna let them come from behind and damn near win the game.
Pause. Just the come from behind part.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I was reaching with that.
Pause though. But yeah, I mean, Michigan, y'all better tighten up out there. You got any plans for your
No, I really celebrated yesterday. I can't say what all I got into, but I really enjoyed myself yesterday. And I thought today I was supposed to be to work in an hour, but they canceled my overtime. So now I'm like, bro, I don't got no. I mean, I'm sure I could call somebody and figure out.
Well, you here.
I mean, yeah, I'm here. I want it. For your birthday, I feel like you should do what you want to do. And what I'm getting more acclimated to doing is enjoying making podcasts.
Yeah.
So
Actually, they say pick a job you love. You never have to work a day in your life.
Oh, that's true.
So,
and I'm beginning to fall more and more in love with this. I'm trying to take it more and more serious, y'all. But it may not look like it, but I'm lacking on equipment.
And they know.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming though.
We get the job done with what we got. It's all good.
Before we hop into some topics, you want to start off by pulling the question?
Sure, let's pull the question.
Let's get it going.
Go ahead, birthday boy.
We both pulling the questions.
All right, you first.
I'm gonna pull one and read it first, but you gotta pull one too.
Pause.
I didn't see the pause on that.
See what we got here.
So what's the dumbest thing you ever bought? Dumbest thing I ever bought. This is just a joke. Plan B. That's a joke.
Why you say?
I don't know. I just feel like it is dumb. Like if you were in the making of possible life, why would you stop it?
So you bought Plan B. Did anybody end up using the Plan B?
I shouldn't have went there. It was just a joke, man. Dang, I said it was just a joke.
I just want to know.
Okay, let me answer the question for it. What's the dumbest thing I ever bought? Shit, what is the dumbest thing I ever bought?
We all made dumb purchases.
What about you? While I'm thinking, you got a dumb purchase?
I'm sure I did. What the hell?
Man, I cannot think, y'all. I'm sure I made some dumb purchases.
A busted car.
Oh yeah, I can say a car too.
Yeah, but a busted automobile.
I bought a car I knew it was a recall year. Still bought it. I had it for less than a year.
Yep, see?
Yeah, I can say a car.
Yeah, busted car, which was the...
And it was a limit. I tried to give it back the very next day. They wouldn't take it back.
Too late. Soon as you drive it off the lot, it's too late.
It's limit loss. Because I was able to prove that, because I went 3 days in a row. The very next day, the check engine light came on. I went to AutoZone 3 days in a row, got the printouts of the check engine light, and something else was wrong with the car. And I went, immediately I already went back up there the next day. They wouldn't take it back. And then, I had my proof for 3 days in a row. Check engine light was on. Went to go get a lemon law lawyer. I want to say over there by Garden City. They couldn't. Nobody wanted to do nothing about it.
Now, how in the hell they couldn't do anything about it? But you clearly got the paperwork stating that the car is no good.
I think that I don't remember the excuses, but I don't think they do. But nonetheless, I figured out another method. Completely got rid of that car. I didn't have to pay nothing on it.
How'd you do that?
Pretty much a credit repair person.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Somebody, I don't know. It's like whenever my mind get on situations, when I'm in the zone looking for remedies, I always find them. And I found a remedy to get out that situation because I ain't want to like turn the car in or give it back to the financing, but I still owe the 10 or 15,000. But I maneuvered through that so smooth.
well, there you go. Hey, if you're in that situation, remember, lemon laws
Yeah, even though they wasn't helping me that day, but yeah.
with their whole asses. But anyway, my question: have you ever
Wait,
attempted?
you didn't answer the. Oh, you did say a car
Yeah,
too.
car,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Have you ever attempted farming or growing anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have. I helped my granddad grow corn before, corn, beans, tomatoes, stuff like that.
Sometimes for me it's accidental, because
We ain't talking about weed, are we?
No. No, I'm saying I'm on my porch a lot when it's nice outside, and I'm always eating fruit, but I just spit the seeds in the garden. And this year I'm starting to see little grapes growing because I'm always, spitting out grape seeds. I think I saw 2 watermelons growing, but something came by and just ate them up. So
Probably the squirrels
something, yeah.
with their whole ass.
So I've been wanting to grow watermelons forever. Call me racist or whatever. I kind of got a watermelon pattern, but I love watermelons.
Nice.
It's a stereotype. I don't care.
And who don't like watermelon?
Remember Dave
unless you
Chappelle
listen.
said that? Who are all these people who don't like chicken and watermelon? Hey, he kind of got a point.
Well, say what you want about us or whoever. We like watermelon. Hear what y'all talking about. But yeah, I mean,
And coconut juice.
yeah, it's healthy for you. It's good for you. Good for your skin. So yeah, man. So now that we got the questions out the way, what do you think about? Now I really had to really sit down and think about this. When people ask you what you're doing for your birthday, what do you tell them when you really ain't got nothing planned?
I like to make jokes.
What you tell them?
I'm about to go dance at Chippendales. I'm one of them type of people. I like to just make. That's why lately I've been telling people, "Hey, this is a joke." I gotta preface it because my humor. A lot of people don't understand my humor. So to get them to understand, oh, he's attempting a joke. Hey, I gotta start it off. Hey, I'm about to attempt, crack a joke. How I think I just did a few minutes ago. But that's just who I became because a lot of people don't understand my sense of humor. So, but no, for my birthday, to answer your question. Wait, what was your question directly again?
What do you tell people what you're doing for your birthday when you really ain't got nothing planned?
I tell them I'm just chilling because everybody know me and my birthday. For some reason, it's weird. This is the first year I actually had bread on my birthday. Every year something always come up and I just can't do what I want to do. But yeah, this was a very good year. So honestly, this whole summer I've been pretty much been like my birthday. All the adventures and stuff I've been doing. And even like yesterday was a real fun day. But yeah, I just tell them I'm just chilling. What about you?
You care to share a little bit what you did yesterday?
You
ain't got to go into full detail.
I hung out with one of my favorite females. I'll leave it at that.
Like,
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I really don't know what that meant. No, she's my homegirl. Like me and her, our schedules don't align. Kind of how our schedules don't align. Mm-hmm. So she made time for me. I was like, yo, because honestly, today I went to work. when I got off work, I was supposed to go straight to bed. Then I was supposed to be right back to work in about an hour from now. But they canceled it, so I just been up all day chilling. Because today, I would have put everything around today. My actual birthday was supposed to be just work and sleep. But
I think for me, if I ain't got nothing planned, I said, all right, it's in the air.
yeah, it's in the air. Something going to come up.
Because it's like, the older you get, the more and more you be like less, what's the word I'm looking for? You less looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for it, but at the same time, you just, I think the reason why I bring that up is because your time go everywhere else. Go to your job, go to your kids, whatever activity you got going on. And then when you finally have time to yourself, you really don't know what to do with it. The only thing you really want to do for real is just sleep, chill, I don't know, watch TV, or do something simple, because it's like you really don't either feel like it or you just haven't put any thought into it.
Yeah.
That's just me, because everybody, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I really don't know. I just be, nodding off. Even when I was being taken to the game, even to the because what I did was I did go to, like I said before, I went to the U of M game. But even during the road trip, I was steady dozing off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm in here like this. Like, you good? You good? I'm like, come on. I'm trying to sleep. Which is, to me, is a gift by itself.
That U of M game day traffic is different. I'm not going to front, because I only been there twice, not for a game. This was back when I was doing ride shares.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I'm literally here. The person I got to pick up is right up the street. Take 15 minutes to get there. I'm on the phone with him. Bruh, just walk to the car. No, come pick me up. By the time if you would have walked to the car, I could have made a veered off, right, left. But now I'm in traffic just trying to get to you.
I'm glad you brought that up, because being on U of M campus, it's a lot of entitled individuals up there.
Yeah.
A lot of entitlement. A lot of spoiled richness going on, a lot of that going on. Just pretend like they shit don't stink. If y'all been up there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because it's like snooty ass people. I'm like, man, if you don't lower your damn nose.
I don't let none of that get to me. I put people in check. I love doing that to people. Because, again, I even have been put in check before. But I'm humble enough to admit, thank you, dog. Or, say something like that after I've been put in check. But, yeah, sometimes you just got to let people know, like, yo, bro, cut that out, bro. And then you tell them what you don't just, what's the word I'm looking for? You just don't tell people they're wrong without explaining to them and step by step how people perceive it. You got to give them more than just stop doing that. You got to break it down to them.
Well, I would say regarding to the U of M campus, a lot of people don't know how to walk. Well, what I mean by that
I'm about to say, explain that.
They will walk past you or through you without saying, excuse me. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves in life. If you got to walk past, say, excuse me. Don't just continue walking. Man, it was a few times yesterday where I elbowed people dead in their damn chest.
They don't know how to walk. I'm still getting over that.
They don't.
If you would have just said that, they don't know, and left it general, I'd have been like, what the?
Man, for real, man, these people that, man, they'll try to walk up on you and don't say, excuse me, man. I don't say excuse me either. I mean, my shoulder's free.
You know what a lot of people do at college campuses? The few colleges I've been to?
What's that?
They be driving their grandma or grandpa car and be parking in a handicap.
Yeah.
I hate that. It'd be a young, spring in they step walking individual going straight to a car with handicap. Just and then meanwhile, it might be a student who really need it, or an individual attending that school who really need it. They just, hey, bro, this is my grandma car with the thing.
I feel you, but would you do the same thing if you was in their shoes?
Probably on exam day and I really got to get in there at a certain time, yeah. But on a regular day, because I'm one of those type of people, even when I go to Walmart, Myers, all these places, I purposely park far to walk. It's an exercise in it. Now, if I know I'm grabbing something big or expensive, like I remember one day, Black Friday, I bought a big flat screen TV. The one that used to be down here, actually. I bought that big flat screen TV. As soon as I was like, I gave my brother the keys, man, pull around. Because I didn't want to just be walking through the lot with it. It was still dark outside. I think they opened like that Target. I remember bought that at Target like 4 or 5 a.m. I'm like, bro, if I just spent $300-$400 on this big TV, we get it outside and somebody get me, I'm going to be mad. So, on something like that, I'll park close or have somebody whip around. But most of the days, park far.
I mean, I see your point, but sometimes you can't really blame them too much because,
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to look at it like this. Sometimes I get what you're saying. Have some courtesy for people who actually need need the spot. I get that, but at the same time, if you can get it how you live, get it how you live.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
You know, my granddad had this. It's funny because my granddad told me when he was at his junior hall back in the day, they had a handicap parking spot out here, and the sign would say handicap parking only. If you park here and you're not handicapped, you will be when you leave.
That's a beautiful sign. He must have made it himself or what?
No, it's just how the unions was.
Okay.
Especially back in them days.
Okay. I do want to say this, though, for the viewers. If y'all ever got a question y'all want us to add into the bowl, just leave it in the comments. I'll write it up, throw it in there. Don't tell me the color of paper. Put it on a blue piece of... I'm not doing all that. Just ask me a question. I'll write it down here, throw it in there. One day when it come up, it come up. I still don't know if I'm going to shout you out. Like, oh, this is from viewer Jessica 3. She said, or she asked. I ain't doing all that, probably. I just thought of something I mentioned.
Well, you know, any suggestions is cool with us, you know. We still in the building process.
Yeah, still growing.
Also, I got to send shout-outs to you all out there. I see the growth in numbers on our channel. I got to... Because it's a podcast born every day, nowadays every minute, because, you know, people out there really ain't got nothing to do with their time.
A lot of people are opinionated, too. They want to get their unique perspective on life out.
Which ain't nothing wrong with it, but, you know, since there's an influx of podcasts out there, it's kind of hard to be seen or grow because it's one everywhere nowadays.
I'll say this is another beautiful thing about podcasts. 20, 30 years from now, our kids and grandkids can look back and be like, oh, this is the way they thought at that. Because sometimes I think about my granddad, how he thought in his age, or a bunch of other relatives who are no longer here or who are just older. I'm like, it's no way they always thought like that. Even your own parents, when they were strict and mean to you, I'm sure when they were your age, they had their moments where they just wanted to be rebellious or be certain things. So I think that's a lot that's beautiful about podcasts. You really get to explore somebody's mind and see who they were.
What they call that, the circle of life?
They could call it the circle of life.
Because, you know, there are some people who never grow in their thinking too.
Because I think, again, what's those, all those boxes where you can scan your phone and then pull it up? QR codes, that's what it's called. I think a lot of tombstones in the future are going to have QR codes. You could just walk by with your phone on somebody's tombstone, and it'll just be a highlights of their life. It's a little bit of their Instagram.
I think you just gave somebody a great idea.
I thought that was already a thing. It seemed like it should already be a thing. Like, because again, I would love to go to funeral home. I mean, I'm sorry, not funeral homes. I'll go to, what is they called, graveyards. If I knew about, you just walking past somebody, Timothy Montgomery, I wonder who you were. That's it. It just say when you sunrise, sunset. Timothy Montgomery, sunrise, sunset, probably one little comment. But if he had a little QR code in the corner, you could blip it. It could show you him dancing, show you him crying from sad moments, probably give you a little summary of his life that lasts all of 5 minutes. I think people should consider.
They showed something like that in one of those Adult Swim cartoons. Can't remember what show.
I can believe it. I can see it on like a Robot Chicken, or I can see it on certain.
Because when he got to the end of the road, it's like he lived his whole life all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see that. I just think it would be unique. Again, that's why even stuff like this is interesting, because snippets from somebody's podcast or somebody's video they put on YouTube, they may use it one day. And, you know, it's just something to consider.
That might be an idea for you.
Why do you keep saying for me?
Because you came up with it.
For the world.
Because you came up with it.
Some things I say are meant for public domain. I definitely want my credit and my money, but at the end of the day, come on. And I will say this also about public domain, or kind of. Funerals need to be free. I feel like the government or somebody, some entity, bro, you spent your whole life contributing to the matrix, the system. At least let funerals be free, and education.
They said, nope, you do it yourself, boy.
Everything.
No, they're going to say, you pay for it.
That's part of the system.
Nobody told you to die.
That's part of the system. Even when you go out of here, somebody got to go in debt. Somebody got to pay for it. That's part of the system.
You pay for everything. You're going to pay for school. You're going to pay for health care.
That's the creation of money right there.
You're going to pay for everything.
I'm up here putting in my password on. Then we move that.
Hey, forget y'all saw that. But I want to talk about, since we on the topic of phones, looks like Apple just dropped the iPhone 16.
Ooh, how much?
I don't know. But please believe you're going to be coming out an arm, a leg, a kidney, and 2 eyeballs.
I remember a few years ago, I think it was Apple 10 or one of them, somebody did sell one of their organs, like donated a kidney or something.
That it does not surprise me.
I wouldn't have did it.
Hey, you got to look at it like this. Look, I'm going to be in 100% honest with you. I still got my iPhone 13 Pro Max. To me, it looks exactly the same as the new iPhone who just came out. I think the iPhone hasn't changed their design or their system since probably the iPhone 10.
The camera's got to be better though, right? Because I won't lie, I will admit it. iPhones still got superior cameras than Galaxy.
Yeah, but at the same time, when it comes to upgrades, the only thing I do is upgrade the phone.
And I'm saying that from a guy who has a Galaxy or an Android. So they definitely got us in that department.
Look, all you got to do is upgrade your iPhone. But I understand when it comes to certain numbers, like say the iPhone 6, now you can't upgrade that because it's too old.
Yeah.
But if you want to keep up with the latest updates when it comes to the new iPhone, just update it. That's all you got to do. Instead of coming out some $2,000 for a phone.
I used to know the update code is pound. Then you spell the word update in another pound, I think. I forgot.
Well, for the iPhone or for the Android?
I think for all phones.
Said pound and update.
Yeah, then hit the word or spell the word update.
Hit the call button.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then hit pound again, and it's an automatic update. I used to know all them codes back then. I ain't have to do none of that. So I should do it on this phone. It's been tripping.
If you don't know, now you know.
I believe. Again, I can't remember that code.
Well, you can always Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
But yeah, I mean, I seen it. I seen the reviews of it. One of the main differences between the new iPhone is that they got like a little slide button right here that can change the background color of the phone.
And let me ask you this question about sporting events. Do you prefer to go to stadiums?
If it's my team.
No, I'm talking about domes or stadiums. Like, you know,
it's so funny you say that because yesterday when we went to the game, it was raining.
It couldn't have been that bad. It was sprinkling here. Was it like heavy rain?
Yeah. The rain kept changing. Like
but it never got bad. It never was the heavy rain that could probably break trees.
If it was, no, not like that, no.
So yeah, it's just that warm rain is, I have no issue with that. Like when I was in the DR, it was raining, but it was so warm. I'm like, oh, this is a good feeling.
Probably because the environment was warm.
Yeah. But I just assumed the other day, well, yesterday we were talking about, you were at the game, but I was here close to Detroit. It was raining, but it wasn't cold rain. If that make any sense.
Well, that depends
like
because where I was at up in Ann Arbor, we right there by the Huron Lake Huron.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So the closer you are by the lake, the more you get the windshield.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So,
I was just wondering.
But yeah, I mean, look, it's on y'all if y'all want to buy a new phone, even though if y'all really don't need one. I haven't needed a phone in years because I told myself when I buy this phone, I'm not gonna buy another phone for a long ass time.
That's who I am. I'm a till the wheels fall off type of person.
And it's working, and it still worked good.
It's just weird. My last phone I had 2 months ago, it started overheating. Got this phone, it immediately started overheating. And they didn't want to trade it in. I was like, bro, this phone is overheating. It ain't even been a month yet. What's going on? And it finally started to act right. This phone just out the blue started act right. I don't know if they entered the code from where they at, but it just stopped overheating.
Right, another reason to keep you buying more phones.
Yeah. Because I'm like, bro, because when I buy phones, that's one thing I do cash out on. It ain't no financing, no payment plans. It's, the phone $800, bam, there you go.
Instead of paying it with your bill, which I never understood.
Yeah, I don't know why when it comes to phones, it's just something I gotta, man, here you go, get out of my face.
Like I said, when I bought this phone, I wasn't going to buy another phone for a long ass time. I'm sticking by that because I already paid enough money for this goddamn phone.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, there's always going to be people out there that has to have it. They got to have the new shit. Not me. Usually that be younger folks. Hate to put y'all on blast, but it's true.
I ain't gonna say younger, because I know people of all ages trapped in that mentality of, oh, I gotta have it. I would love to say just delegate it to the younger generations, but no. The way I exist, I've met people of all ages who are like that.
Yeah, it can be in all ages, but I hate to say it, but you do see predominantly younger folks.
Can I speak on something? I don't know. Maybe it's something changing in life, but I've been watching the news a lot lately. And the news is very depressing. And it's just like, I don't realize how much violence occurs in the world. It's not even just local news. I've just been watching a lot of news lately. It's, this person got stabbed. Somebody got shot here. Somebody got mugged over there. B&E over here. I'm like, man, what? This really is just every day. Like, can we just have not even a day? Can we have a full month, a full week with no homicides? Everybody just being peaceful. Like, what is it that just something has to occur every day?
For a long time, I don't even call it the news no more. I call it the bad news. I call it because that's all you see is bad news.
But I will say this. Every time news tries to do a positive, good story, it is boring as hell. Oh, the blind puppy cross the street. Give a fuck. Nobody cares. But so it's a back and forth. Of course, yes, the negative news is more exciting, but the positive news is mad boring. A little girl today started a lemonade stand and made $500.
Or maybe it's the way you've been programmed to think.
Yeah, maybe that could be it. So
anything positive ain't considered newsworthy or watchworthy.
I'll just say, like, the positive stories, I don't feel joyful. Like, what if they be like, yeah, 7-year-old girl started a lemonade stand, made $1,000 in one day. I should be like, yeah, congratulations, yeah. But I'd be like, give a fuck. And I know that's wrong. So, like you said, it is largely in part me and the way I perceive the positivity. You got to take blame for all your mentality, the good and the bad.
Since we're on the topic of news, I want to get into some bad news briefly. I just got to talk about it. Here in the city of Detroit.
I don't got a button, but dun dun dun.
Here in the city of Detroit, unfortunately, they found a missing person for a young girl, Nazai. I think her name is Naziah Harris. She'd been missing since January, and she was SA'd, if you know what I'm talking about. Assaulted.
Oh.
Yeah, her.
Wait. Because they caught the dude.
Yeah,
he was like a light-skinned black dude?
Him.
Oh, okay.
Who was supposedly, I think, was the auntie of the girls. No, who was the...
I was about to say he can't be an auntie.
No, he was the boyfriend of the auntie of the girl.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, it was a family thing, and I think what was said in the story, correct me if I'm wrong, that he been messing around with her and got her pregnant.
The little girl?
The little girl.
And how old was the little girl?
I don't want to mess up my facts, so let me...
Damn, are we allowed to talk? Yeah.
She was 13.
Damn.
And what happened was, that happened, and I guess he didn't want anybody to know, so he, unalived her.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's not...
Man, I was in a joyful mood today, bro.
Hate to bring that up, but the reason why I brought that story up is we got to talk about what's going on in our families and who we bring around these little kids.
I will say this. Everybody got that uncle or that relative that everybody in the family know they weird or they did some wild stuff.
Somebody named Chester.
But they don't want to take it to the cops. I'm like, no, take it to the
cops. That's what I'm saying. It's like Uncle Chester who still stays in grandma's basement. Stay away from the basement. Stay away from the basement. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got some of them in your families.
I don't know. A comedian made a joke like this. Don't leave him with Uncle Ray Ray by himself.
Yeah.
You left them kids with Uncle Ray Ray. He can't be by himself.
Because that has some truth.
Yeah, that has a lot of truth.
Beware of his socks on the floor.
I don't get that, but yeah, just beware of his socks on the
floor. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Don't go near the basement. Because Uncle Chester lived like down there.
Yeah. Or upstairs in the attic, the crawl space or something.
Y'all know exactly who I'm talking. That's the real monster. In my opinion, you know who.
No. The real monster isn't just him. The real monster is also the people who take up for him. He family. I don't know.
Everybody got
cross certain lines. It ain't no blood.
Everybody play a responsibility. But what I'm saying is, you know how in these scary movies when they talking about I'm scared to go in the basement by myself, or I'm scared to go in the attic by myself, or it's a man living under my bed. I think that's the real
people
monster.
On the stairs, yeah.
I think that's the real monster. Mm-hmm. The uncle or whoever who's known for touching on the kids in the family.
That's not the only real monster in those scenarios. I hate to do this. Look at R. Kelly.
No, I'm not saying.
No. Hear me out. Yes, R. Kelly was wrong when it comes to the little girls, but look at the parents too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The parents.
So now the same with the families. Yes, every family member know it's a guy who's wrong, but what about everybody else who's aware of it and they not really calling the authority? Are you still housing this guy? Yeah, he wrong in the head. He did this, but he my son. So no, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, if I ever have kids and my kids out here on some other shit, y'all gonna be like, damn, Will cold-hearted. Because I'm gonna be like, bruh, you know where you belong? 911.
But what I'm saying is this has been going on in families for way too long.
No, yeah, you got certain things got to be changed,
and nobody want to talk about it.
And it do need to be talked about. That's definitely a topic. Like no, certain things got to change, man.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. It is the family fault for not talking about it. for turning
It's
them
not
in.
even really talking about it. It's
For turning them in.
action.
Yeah, turning them in because you putting your the whole family at risk because you want to house the monster.
And I don't in that case, not the auntie, not the girl, the girl who passed away. No, I'll take it back to the auntie. The auntie, just for everybody, you gotta vet people. A lot of women. Have you ever met a woman and tell you she got kids, but you don't meet her kids for like months? I love women like that. Almost a lot of women I encounter, they'd be like, until you take me serious, you ain't about to meet my kids. And I have mad respect for that because some women, as soon as you meet them, you could come walk right in their house and meet their kids. Like, you don't even know me that well. What if I was a grimy dude on some other stuff?
I'm going to keep it funky. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. I think she had to know something about that. Because usually a good majority of the time, the parent knew what was going on.
Wait, well, who? The aunt or?
Yeah. Either the aunt, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly now. Either the aunt or somebody in the family knew something was going on. Because you just don't, you can tell by the vibe.
You can honestly tell by the behavior.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about of the little 13-year-old girl.
All that.
The switch of her.
Yeah, all that.
She used to be vibrant. Now she just
How come whenever he around, she act like this?
Yeah.
But you got to remember what I said. The girl was missing since January, and they just recently found her.
That's messed up.
You see what I'm talking about? So the family had to know something. Somebody in the family. I ain't say everybody. Allegedly.
I wonder what was the tip that gave it away. Was people just...
I don't know the full details about that.
Like, I wonder, did somebody just stumble upon, unfortunately, a corpse or a body, I should say, or did...
Well, they found it. So
some people, guilt just get the best of them. Like, yeah, some people crack. Months later, they'll, hey, yeah, this happened. Y'all might want to go look over here. I just want to...
Yeah, just like the Menendez brothers.
Yeah. But that's mad. That's messed up, bro. Like...
Yeah, it's very sick.
And you're really sick to even... You already sick doing adult stuff with a minor. You're even more sick to unalive. That's a whole different mentality to want to... Because, you know, even when people back in the day slaughtered villages, they left most of the kids alive.
And it's even more sick if you're the family member, you knew about it.
Yeah.
Because let's keep it 100. A lot of women out there are desperate for a man that whatever the man do, whatever dirt he do in that particular type of situation, they will overlook that.
I'm about to say, it's women so lonely, they'll put a man over their own kids or they...
That's what I'm saying, they will overlook that.
It's some women who will quit their job for a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything. It's like, no, you how do I want to word this? Of course you want somebody you don't want to be along, some of y'all, but you still got to vet people. You still got to know what to sacrifice and what not to sacrifice.
That's what I'm saying. You still got this person that touched kids. I don't want to say the word. Person that touched kids in your house, and you know what he is. And here's another kicker to that story. He been in jail before for that type of assault.
Oh, yeah.
So
if she was aware of it, she should have got rid of him.
Yeah,
certain things you just... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. And all I'm saying is they looked up his MDOC records and they found out he was
MDOC, what is that?
Michigan Department of Corrections.
Okay.
Like, you go online, you can look up somebody.
I just call it Otis. I didn't know
Otis,
it was MDOC.
Yeah. Well, same thing. Oh. But they looked up his backgrounds and they saw that he was in jail for
that, yeah.
So she knew that they had to know.
But some people also not really giving benefit of the doubt or anything, but some people, when they meet somebody, they don't think to do background checks on them. Like, just imagine you meet a girl and you just type in her full name on a bunch of websites just to see who she is, where she came. That's kind of a little bit crazy to do that. What made all those people want to say, I'm going to look up the MDOC? Not saying, again, don't do that, because in this scenario, they did it. I just wish somebody would have took action. It's like, yo, girl, you see what say this? So, no, he ain't allowed to be nowhere near.
Well, then again, if you have been a felon and been locked up, it's going to be certain signs that's going to tell you that this man been locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he got to go to parole boards, or he can't own a firearm, or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or why you can't do this is because I have a record. Then you go start asking questions, why you have a record? Stuff like that.
That's true.
So you really got...
You always got to register your name where you live, or maybe
that's
why he tried to shack up with people so he won't have to register his name, because I believe if your name ain't on the bill, you may not have to really register. I don't know how it works.
Well, the thing about it is, when it comes to that type of situation, from what I heard, that you have to do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now, I don't know the age of the person that he did it to. Maybe it wasn't a minor. But the point is that you did it in general lets me know that you would take it there.
Yeah, just any type of essay. Unfortunately, you do have people who accuse people, and it's complete lies. But nonetheless, when a charge is on you, it has to be taken with a grain of salt. There's a charge here. I'll listen to you, hear out your story, your side, but at the end of the day, there is a charge here. So got to take it with a grain of salt. Now, again, after 20, 30 years go by, and you never seen that in their character, they'd be like, dang, maybe he was right. Maybe a random girl just put a charge on them.
Yeah, and that happens too. Yeah.
That happens too. A bunch of people get what's it called? Side trailed? I can't think of the right term. People, with aspiring NFL careers and stuff, one girl accused them of assault, and their whole careers go down the drain.
Brian Banks, the Brian Banks story.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
And several others, but
in this particular situation, when it comes to a child, especially a young child who never did nothing to nobody, and you as a grown ass man, yeah, I said it, as a grown ass, I don't want to even call you a man, as a grown ass monster, had the nerve to touch a child, do that to a child, jail is too good for you.
And an aunt, especially if she knew about it or had an inkling about it, to still lay with them day in and day. You know how many people break up, but they live together and got to sleep in the same bed till one of them get their stuff? That's weird, but this is even worse. If the aunt suspected this dude had something to deal with it, he's still pulling up. That says a lot about that aunt. And honestly, I hate to say it, even if the aunt was truly naive and ignorant in the situation, things like that still break up the family. Because even if the aunt come around, people going to be looking at her like, yo, you the one.
I think that if the aunt knew about it, she need to be locked up too.
Oh, yeah, she do. But if she did not know about it, then it's like, but nonetheless, you brought him around, and now we got a family member missing off of somebody you brought around. That's why sometimes, bro, I got a lot of friends who've never met. I'm talking about, I know people 15 years over here, people 15 years over there, they never met. Half the time, I just know they going to clash, and other times it's like, I vetted them to the point where I know y'all just won't get along. So why even introduce y'all?
I'm done talking about this topic because it made me sick thinking about that shit. But let me just talk about one more doom and gloom and we off this. Right now, October is right around the corner, and I've been hearing about this story for the last month and a half. They're calling this something called the October surprise. Basically meaning that the dock workers down south from Mobile, Alabama, Gulfport, Mississippi, Florida, Virginia, all the way up to the Atlantic coast. The dock workers who unload the ships that come from overseas, they're threatening to strike. They're threatening to strike their companies, the union. Reason why is because allegedly it's been said that the company is trying to bring in artificial intelligence to replace a lot of the workers, and which is also a breach of contract, which is understandable why they want to strike. But also, too, the situation at hand is they want to reroute the boats to the West Coast to unload the boats on the West Coast docks. But they're part of the same union. They said, no, we're not going to do that. So if they go on strike, I just want to let you know right now, that's not only affect just auto workers, but the economy in general, because how you going to get your food? How you going to get your different things like that. So I'm advising all you out there, just in case this does happen, to stock up on food, stock up on some supplies.
Everybody been saying stock up.
Stock up because, it's a lot of craziness going on this year. It's an election year. They, you got...
Stock up on bullets.
Everything. Just stock up in general. If you, I understand cash is kind of tight for everybody out there, but if you just happen to have the money to grab a few extra things, go do that because ain't no telling what's going to happen.
Stock up on papers, toilet papers.
Humps.
Rolling papers.
All that stuff. Just be mindful of what the unexpected. But don't fear shit at all because, at the end of the day, we all know shit is fucked up.
What if somebody stock up on just Twinkies and orange juice? Nigga, you took all the Twinkies? That was you?
That happened.
That would be good for bartering, though.
That happened during 2020, remember?
I remember when the Twinkie, when Hostess went out of business.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was that 2020?
No. 20 went back when the shit popped off. Everybody went out shopping and started buying it. Bruh,
yeah.
I was in stores, bruh.
I remember that.
They snatched up the damn jelly.
I remember, bro, because all I really you see over there, I got water. I had way more, but I stock up on waters. I keep saying I'm gonna get those meal ready intakes, the military things, but most of them they don't got vegan and plant-based ones. MREs, yeah, they don't got plant-based ones. Really.
Well, when it go down, all that plant-based shit ain't gonna mean shit in a minute. I'm just keeping it 100.
No, you're right, because when you're hungry. That's why I'm thinking about getting a little mushroom thing set up somewhere in this basement over in that corner.
So just keep mindful of that. Just stock up because we all know shit is fucked up right now. Excuse my language, but we already know things are pretty messy right now because everything is so unpredictable. Everything is unpredictable because it's here today, it's like here today, going tomorrow type shit. People getting laid off, jobs are shutting down, shit is moving overseas. I ain't gonna call it an invasion, but people come across the border, stuff like that. So we got a lot of mishandlings going on right now, and nobody know what the hell to do. And I understand, but you got to keep your faith high. And also, in the midst of the storm, you got to find your peace. Find some type of peace in this madness because that's what's really going to keep you grounded and keep you sane. Because I know y'all got kids out there, and y'all trying to protect them as best as you can with all the nonsense going on in the world right now. So you got to be strong for them. Be strong for your families. Stop disrespecting your families if you can, you know what I mean? If you can patch up any relationship with them, because at the end of the day, we gonna need each other.
I need you. You need me. No. But no, you're right. We definitely gonna need each other. And again, try to, for real, just be in a position in case if the world goes to a bartering system, you got something to offer or something to trade. Like, I noticed a lot on the east side, a lot of people got those little honey, I forgot what those things is called where they collect honey. They got the little bees in the enclosure.
I know what you're talking.
Just a bee farm, I'll just call it like that. But again, if the world comes to it, we need to get honey, go down to east side off Jefferson, close to Grosse Point. They got the honey things. Somebody else, they got cucumbers. They gonna be straight because they got something to barter and trade. Because even if the economy crash, I got $5,000 in the mattress. Nobody care. What you gonna the world, when it come back to money, it may not come back to that currency. So nobody cares. Do you got medicine in your crib? Because do you got insulin? Especially insulin is gonna be, boy, I'm telling you.
Well, I mentioned that in the last show, what they're trying to do with the WHO.
You mentioned that, but I'm saying when the world come to it, if you got like a whole refrigerator or basement full of insulin, you know how many people gonna be, man, let me get some insulin, bro. What you need? Mm-hmm. You could be with my wife for a night for that insulin. I'm joking, but it's certain things it's certain things people gonna like, bro, I need that insulin. So you got to find out what would be the top things to have. You got a direct connect to some gas. People gonna definitely need gas, oil, propane, diesel, insulin, even milk. You got a chicken farm. Like, you got eggs? You still are in a position to where you can eat eggs every morning? Bruh, what you want for like 12 dozen eggs? Some people go, but bro, I give you my whole house for 2 of them chickens. So, you got to think like that.
It might come down to a time where people might start eating each other.
Yeah. You're going to get that kuru like you were speaking about.
That's what I'm saying. People are already doing it and don't even know about it. Yeah. So, we
AKA McDonald's.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
I got to get a button that just say allegedly. But it got to be in a goofy way. Allegedly.
Just saying, just pay attention. Quit worrying about Diddy and all that other bullshit because we already know about that. Quit worrying about all that other stuff that make no sense. Worry about the stuff they're not talking about. Because
just the worry about the articles we got to sift through and find.
Yeah, because, these people, man.
Whatever they put in your face is the distraction. Whatever you got to look around the corner, be like, oh, what's this though?
Denzel Washington was right when he said a long time ago. He said, if you watch the news, if you don't watch the news, you're uninformed. If you watch the news, you're misinformed.
Man, that's a good quote. Yeah. He coined that?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay, yeah.
Can't take credit for it, but yeah, if you watch the news, you're misinformed. If you don't watch the news, you're uninformed. So
you just said it backwards.
I know I said it backwards.
Yeah, but I get you the first time.
Yeah, so just do the best you can.
Yeah, do the best. I ain't gonna say watch the news, but then do your own research. You pretty much got to become your own journalist out here.
Yep. And bottom line, always remain grateful for what you do have, because please believe there's somebody out there who wish they could be in your shoes.
Yeah. And then when they get in your shoes, then they're going to wish for more shoes and more shoes and more shoes. Then they're going to be ruling the world because they at the top of the shoe game.
Oh, my God.
Hit another button.
Nah. But we're back. Well, since we got that doom and gloom report out the way, what do you think about, excuse me, what do you think about, I don't know, it's kind of crazy that we're in this time of year. What's up with this weather changing so damn quick like this?
I got a different theory on it. I feel like the world is heating up and the crust is becoming soft, and eventually we're gonna see a lot of earthquakes and probably volcanoes, and probably.
I thought you were talking about pie first.
No. Some land masses are gonna start breaking up and forming new continents and other stuff. I personally feel that may be a possibility in the near future.
Well, they was talking about in that decade or two, California might fall off the attachment of the U.S.
Yeah. But California used to be an island. Many years ago, it was an island. And then, I don't know if dams or something was built, and that's why they got the valley area now, but that's what changed it up.
You know, it's also said allegedly by California, they said, not to cut you off, but palm trees are not native to California.
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
But, hey, they not going. I mean, they are still surviving there, so that means they cool with that climate. Because I remember they took a bunch of monkeys from, where did they take them?
Monkeys?
Some scientists took some tropical monkeys, I want to say, and put them in, Alaska or something, and now they just be, chilling in the glaciers all day or something because they love it there. So, certain things can adapt and survive in other climates. Certain things can't. I don't know if a polar bear can ever.
So you mean to tell me monkeys have adapted and turned into penguins?
Or maybe I got that story wrong. I know they took monkeys from some region and climate and put them in another one, and they was perfectly cool with it. Now, but again, not every species can adapt. Some can.
Hey.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Do your research up on that. That's news to me.
These new questions I'm writing, I wish I didn't throw them in, because I'm like, what if, at the end of this episode, we pull these questions right back out. These same ones.
You ain't writing no wild-ass questions.
No, these ones ain't wild. These just regular.
Because all I see you is writing questions. I'm like, what the hell?
No, because I keep saying for every question I pull out, I want to write one, so we just kind of keep it because if we keep always pulling out without replenishing, it get depleted. But I did just write it 3 or 4.
I hope there's some good questions, though. So we ain't know what type of drawers you got on today.
No. Only if I knew we was going to have women on the panel.
Hey,
no.
Women, you're welcome to come on the panel, too, as well.
Yeah, I'm going to bring a few of y'all on. I know a few who be asking. Even the one we both know, the one who said that she know you. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to bring a few of y'all on, but it's going to be a minute.
Now, if you decide to get naked on air, look, we not going to stop you, but it just won't be on YouTube.
I'll censor a bunch of stuff out.
We'll have to move that on to somewhere else. So, we
want to do 2 more questions each, then get up out of here? What you want to do?
Sure, why not?
All right. Don't forget to write questions for everyone you wrote, though.
Well, I only pulled one question.
Anyway, I want to go deep. Like Zoe Williams.
You got to stop doing
Whatever
that.
These 2 are down here. They 2 white ones, too.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, whatever you want to. You only got 1 or 2?
1.
Man, get 2.
See what we got. Let's see. What kind of
peanut are you?
What kind of kid were you?
What kind of kid were you? What the heck?
You had to write this one.
I don't know. Man, you remember we wrote most of these questions back in 2020, bro.
So it look like my handwriting.
I've had a few other people throw questions in there.
What kind of kid were you?
What kind of kid were you? It depends on what age.
I'll be honest with you. I was a fat kid growing up.
It depends on what age for me, bro.
I was a fat kid growing up.
I was an outside kid, outdoor kid.
Yeah, I was a fat kid. I can tell you the story right now. It's so funny because when I look like that kid for the Nutty Professor, Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst fucking time of my life because everybody thought I was him.
Oh, you actually look like him, kind of?
Yeah, not only that, but you remember little Nicholas from the Parenthood? If y'all remember that show, The Parenthood.
I remember Parenthood. I don't remember no.
Yeah, it was a little fat kid on The Parenthood. Everybody thought I was him.
I don't remember that dude.
Yeah, y'all got YouTube. Look it up. I was a fat kid growing up.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I was just an outdoor kid, man. I stayed outside. The only time I was in the house was like on a rainy day, and that's when I played video games. Other than that, I was outdoors like a mug, bro.
Yeah, it was part of that
Football
generation.
in the street. I was a rough kid. I was like a wild kid, bro. That's why school, I ain't gonna say it was hard for me, but I just wish school was more than sit at it. Like if school was, hey, we're learning, but we're also exercising, and we're also like, why you running suicides? That's something for you basketball players up and down the court doing suicides were also, oh, do math while you, like, I probably could have acclimated better, but just sitting there at a desk, bro, it kind of gave me ADHD. Sitting at that desk bored as heck.
So you are a hyperactive.
I wasn't hyperactive. I think I was a regular person, and school system tries to conform you, tries to calm you down and keep you just in a seat for 8 hours. So that's why I was all up and down. Let's go. Like, get me out of this. Bruh, I just told my mom this the other day. I was like, I used to get suspended all the time. And you know what they do for a punishment when they suspend you? Oh, you got to be home for 3 days. That's why it confused me. Wait, I get to be home for 3 days? I don't even want to be here? Bet. Like, it wasn't a punishment to me.
You know, a lot of people said the same thing you just said.
Yeah, but
how's that a punishment?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't like, okay, now I'm about to get in trouble to purposely go home and stay home. But it just, to me, wasn't a punishment. That shit was stupid. Like, wait, I don't want to be at school. I do want to be home all day. And then the only thing I hated is the few days I was suspended, there was nobody to really hang out with. Like, if I'm outside hooping all day or doing stuff, people pull up, what you doing? You're supposed to be in school. So, you know, then I knew to stay indoors, but that shit was dumb.
So you was a wild child growing up.
Bruh, yes.
You know, it's hard for me to see that because you're so chill right now, man.
I had to really grow and mature. But, I used to fight all the time. I used to do so much stuff, bro.
So you a bully?
I was not a bully. People always tried to bully me.
I
took up for myself. And people, you know, after you get in your one fight, hey, don't fuck with them. But then over time, I was like, man, I'm just tired of fighting. But no, I used to fight all the time. People always kept fucking with me. I don't know why, but people just always want to fuck with me. Because I'm not the type. I'm not reactive. As soon as you do this, I'm like, let's fight. I'll let you get away with 2 or 3 things. But then when the day come, you know how you ever be about to fight somebody and then they want to keep talking? Man, I'm from the east side. I'm from Detroit. I shut the fuck up, bros. We fighting or not? And then that would shock them. That would shock them when it'd be like, bruh, that you had too many chances. I tried to ignore you. We here now. And then we just fight. And then they, you know, oh, I didn't know you was cut like that. Yeah, nigga, I'm cut like that, bruh. I kept giving you passes by ignoring that shit, but what up? I'm here now.
See, I throw them hands growing up.
Yeah, like.
You know, with me, fight was never one of one because I was a big kid. Mm-hmm. It was always jump. Let's jump.
Yeah, because you're a big kid. Mm-hmm. But you know what I noticed about a lot of big kids growing up? Y'all don't know your own strength. Y'all feel like just because
I can actually agree with that.
Because when y'all big, y'all feel like just because y'all big, y'all slow or y'all, I don't know, it's something about y'all lack confidence, but y'all don't realize y'all in a different weight class. A big nigga hit you, boy, like, the other nigga may get 100 hits on you, but one hit can fold that nigga.
I can actually agree with that because I remember one time it was a 3-against-1. Pause.
That is a question I did just ask. I was like, have you ever been jumped before or have you ever jumped somebody?
Yeah, because I remember one time they tried to corner me. They tried to rush at me at one time. I took one hand and I just pushed. You know, it was like one at a time. Step on up, step on up.
I don't know why hyena ass niggas do that shit.
Man, they try to run at me one at a time. That was a bad mistake because I just took one hand, just push one down, and the one that had all that mouth. Like, man, y'all weak as hell. How y'all gonna let them fight y'all with one hand? Just knocking them down. Yeah. Until I ran up out of there.
But they respected you after that, though,
Oh, yeah,
right?
But it did stop them from trying because next time they're gonna try to come back with more people.
And that just lets you know how tough you are. When they got a gang up on you, just like, that's why I call them hyena ass niggas. Y'all got to gang up on one person because if it's one-on-one, it's clearly a slaughter. So that's just let you, in your head.
I had a cold ass stiff arm.
That should let you know how powerful you are,
bro. I had
bro.
a cold ass stiff arm. Stiff arm the shit out there.
And I never understood that. You ever watch them karate movies where it's like the nigga fighting a mob of niggas? Why do they always come up one at a time? Just like what you was explaining when you got jumped. Niggas want to come up
one at a time.
See, if they smart, you ever see a nigga about to get jumped and the 2 smart niggas, one go right, one go left, while it's the nigga in the front? That's how you know the 2 niggas on the side is experienced. It was like they just assumed the position. Because now it's like you got to look at all 3 spots and then somebody going to get a clean hit in on you. So, bro, it'd be like so much to go in. Bro, I don't know if I ever said it on this podcast, probably the other one, but one of the last fights I got in, the last 2 fights I got in, I remember, I was super calm. The first few fights is just out of rage or anger. I'm just throwing punches. But the last 2 fights I got in, I was super calm. And that shit scared me more than the fights. Like, I was like right, left, up, down. okay, this coming, that, and I was just so calm, and that shit scared me, bro.
Yeah, control.
I had control, but I started wondering, like, who will I remember I factored in my whole future. Like, will I become one of them cold-hearted killers? Like, just put one in the nigga head and not give a fuck? Because, like, it ain't shit. Because I was so calm in them fights, bro. And
Did you win?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, you know you gotta.
You know what I think? And I'm be honest, I'm proud of my winning record. But I do, in retrospect, think a lot of people who I fought, it was their first fight. Like, yeah, you was bigger than me and stronger than me. But you know how a lot of kids want to bully the guy to appear tough in front of everybody else. And I guess everybody always tried to sing me out like, I'm going to go after him. He looked the weakest. But y'all niggas was wrong. So.
I remember, you had that one person that be swerving down they won the fight knowing they got their ass whooped.
They won the fight?
No, they be telling everybody, yeah, I won. Like, no, you didn't.
I had that, yeah.
Especially nowadays when in the age of everybody got one of these.
They can rewind that.
Like, no, you didn't, bro. I saw him dog walking the shit out your ass.
I was just watching the fight on World Star right before you pulled up. This dude got mopped.
Man.
It's on World Star right now. What's today's date? I'm going to let y'all know the date.
Today, the 29th.
No. Oh, we're going to 29th for World Star. Y'all going to see that fight. That nigga got mopped, bro. I literally was just watching that shit.
Man, I didn't want to lie, man. No, when they lose the fight, they know they lost the fight. No, what happened was I slipped.
Man, I'm not going to front, bro. Bad footing is a real excuse in fights, though. I never been in a bad footing fight because I just know better. I just bow out. You got it, dog. Leave me alone.
No, what I'm saying, they come up with any type. No, what happened was dude poked me in my eye, and you know what I mean? Any type of excuse for them losing. I remember one hey, I forgot the name of this comedian, but I remember he had this joke one time. He was talking about how he was watching his homeboy get his ass whooped, right? He gonna say one time that they was walking to a 7-Eleven, and what started the fight was the dude that was walking out and was walking out while he was walking in. And the dude didn't hold the door before him, so the door slammed in his face.
That happened to me today. Well, I didn't get the door, but nobody didn't hold the door for me. And I actually felt a little sour. But like, damn, nigga, you ain't gonna hold the door. But continue.
So, man, what to talk? Talk that shit to him. Why you didn't open the door for me? He gonna say, well, you ain't my bitch. Good answer. That was a great answer because he wasn't. So all of a sudden, he said, my friend at the time wanted to get froggy with him. So what happened was the dude swung, and the dude stepped back and just countered with a bop and knocked him. He said he knocked him so hard to the wall. He said he slid down, knocked his Bluetooth off, knocked his hat off. And me being who I am, I was an analyst on the side like, yikes. So after a minute, after my homeboy woke back up, he put his hat on, put his Bluetooth on. He thought he wanted to square up with the dude again, but no, he ended up walking away from him, going to the store, grabbing a smoothie. So then he wanted to say that the car ride home was very awkward. It was very quiet. So he was driving the car like this, looking at his homeboy like this, turned, laughing like, and all of a sudden he looked at him like, you straight? Homeboy like, why the hell you didn't help me, man? He said, bro, whoa, hold on, wait a minute, man. I was a one-on-one fight. I thought you had it. Man, you could have jumped in. He said, wait a minute, who the hell you hollering at? You just got your ass whooped. You know what I mean? So it's people like that in the world who swear to want to be the tough guy, but until the tough guy get his ass whooped.
Oh, definitely. And people want to side with the tough guy to the tough guy. You ever just go somewhere and everybody want to gang up just because they got the majority or something like that, or they got the big guy on their team? I'm going to be, hypothetically, I'm going to the east side because they more tougher than y'all niggas. And then, you get there, they get whooped by another squad. People want to jump ship. Okay.
Now, would you feel bad if you seen your homeboy in the mist get his ass whooped? How would you feel?
It depends on what homeboy and how it all led up to it. I'm one of them people, bro. I had a homeboy who every time we were in a large...
And he started to fight.
He would start fights, or he'd just, I'm with my boys, they got my back, so he'd get too big-headed. I remember one time we was all walking at the mall. I think I might have told this story. We was all walking at the mall, and he seen this girl he was feeling. Like, she even smiled at him too, but she was clearly in a relationship with the dude she was walking with. And he went up on her like, yo, what up, baby? Take my number down. And I'm like, bro, you would have never did this shit if it was just you out here. But it's like, we all around you. Baby, take my number down. I got you. Get away from this lane. This nigga garbage. And then I'm like, bro, that's wrong, bro. You wouldn't want to do that. You don't want to be walking with your woman and then hella nigga. Because if I would have known that's what I thought, I don't know why I thought we was going past, but if I would have known that's what we was going for, I'd have been like, bro, I'm not about to walk over there with y'all.
I seen that happen one time before in live action at Fairlane one time.
Yeah.
It was this dude, and this is back when Albert Sounds was popular. This dude was clearly caked up with his woman. Now, his woman was cold. I ain't gonna bullshit, but they was, you can tell they was together. But it was them 3 niggas you can tell was on some bullshit because they walked in the mall smelling like they just got finished smoking. And then right in front of the dude when they was, the dude she was with, he got the nerve to step to her talking about, oh, that's your man? You know what I mean? Basically trying to get on. But you see her hugged up with her man.
Yeah.
And he gonna still step to her anyway. He said, oh, that's your man? Oh, my bad. And at the time, me and my cousin saw it, and there was another dude on the side, like, seeing the same shit. My cousin said, that's a scrap right there. And the dude on the other side said, hell yeah, that's a scrap.
What you mean by they about to fight?
No, that's grounds of getting your ass whooped.
Oh.
Because the reason why this is the real reason why he stepped to the girl. Because he looked like what you may call a square.
The dude with the girl?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other guy, did he have people with him? Or
Yeah, he had people with him. It was 3 of them. I told you this was during the time when Albert Sounds was popping like that. And like I said, they was walking around in the mall smelling like the loud.
That's why I hate when dude, like, bruh, she in a relationship she spoke for. Now, again, if she clearly, because some women are like that. They clearly with somebody, but they throwing the hell of the next nigga the eye.
But no, this wasn't even on that.
Yeah, I could tell.
This wasn't even on. They were just in their own little.
And I doubt I ever put a guy in that situation. But if I ever put you in that situation where you think I'm trying to get on your girl, I'm trying to make it, you got to prove you're a man in this moment, I truly apologize. I don't think I ever did it. But nonetheless, that's wrong. And that's a situation you should never try to put somebody in. All that macho shit, let's see your man lame. Don't do that to nobody. That's mad wrong. I don't believe I've had that done to me. If so, I was even oblivious to the moment. Or if I've done it to somebody, I'm sorry. And again, I was oblivious. Maybe I probably was asking an honest question like, yo, how I get over here? Or yeah, I doubt I ever did that though.
I'll say this: if we just rolling, and you do some shit like that, and when they whoop your ass, I'm not helping you.
No, yeah, that's why I was saying.
I ain't helping shit.
That's what I was saying earlier. I've been around some of my homeboys, and I seen everything that led up to the fight, bro. I'm not helping you. This 1-on-1, bro. And then if the dudes start winning, usually if your homeboy start losing, you break it up immediately. Oh, it's over. But if you really did some hoe ass shit, once that nigga ground and pound you, I'm gonna let him go for about 5 hits, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You my dog, but this is what type of friend I am.
I'll help you up, but
I'm a good friend. I like to think I'm a good friend in several regards, but I'm loyal to the justified man.
Really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you'll be my friend after that no more.
You wouldn't know. Why you in the midst of a fight? You ain't gonna be looking over. Are they coming?
No, I'm talking about after the whole altercation.
You mean the friend like who started the?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say.
I don't think you'll be my. We ain't kicking it no more because you on some bullshit.
That's too drama, bro. I still remember I had this one homeboy. Shit, this even just happened in the DR. In the DR, as soon as we got there, my homeboy put up with brand new Jordans, gold chains, Cardi's on, cause he from Detroit, but he ain't lived here in a long time. A bunch of shit. I'm like, bro, take all that shit off, bro. I told you to, bro, dress down, bro.
Yeah, Target.
The only thing that gave away I wasn't a local is the fact that I didn't speak their language. But, bro, I dressed the fuck down when I was in DR. Ain't nobody was really bothering me for bread and this and that. They was on that nigga head, bro.
He came as a target.
I told him, and then he was mad. Man, they only want me for my money, dog.
Dumb motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I tried to tell you.
Stupid ass. Somebody told you stupid. Man, and that's another thing, too. When it comes to people who want to travel overseas, and let's be 100, he knew what he was doing putting all that shit on.
I got to represent, dog. I remember he said that. I got to represent, dog.
You go into a country where they're not, when they see you, you're going to be a target. What else do you think?
I'm like, bro, they already think all Americans is rich, and here you go.
That's a dummy. That's the person right there. You leave that. Hey, all right, you go do your thing over there. Leave me the hell out of it.
I kept trying to tell him, bro.
You on some bullshit.
But after day 2, because he did it 2 days in a row. After that, he understood and he took all that bullshit. Of course, you couldn't change the Jordans. That's all you had was J's with you. I'm like, bro.
Didn't have no flip flops or nothing. Just
he had hoop shorts, and then I think we bought some white tees when we was down there. Bro, I was like, bro, dress the fuck down. I was like, you can have 1 or 2 outfits for in case we decide to go to a club. But even then, they don't care about that shit. They care. So what more can you do for them and other things?
Man, hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Yeah.
And you over there looking like a hot target.
That guy.
Just don't learn, huh? Now somebody go across your motherfucking head, or you end up with something in your drink. You only got you to blame.
Because even when we was down there, in a DR. I was actually trying to learn a little Spanish. I was able to keep up. Donde está baño? Where's the bathroom? You know, I'm learning here and there. This dude was just saying regular words, trying to make it sound Spanish, like table a, drink a, cup yo. I'm like, bruh. Don't. I was like, bruh, learn the actual words, bruh. Don't do that. Grab me a glass, yay.
That's a nigga right there.
I'm like, bruh, man.
Pass the Cavassier.
I kept. This thing is Mornino. Is it Mornino? Like, good morning, nigga? Like, what are you doing,
You see,
bro?
this is why, hey, watch who, if I told you in a couple of podcasts before, watch who you travel with.
But this nigga got a master's degree, dog, or a PhD. He got some.
That don't make you smart.
That's what I kept saying. I was like, bruh, I was even telling him, like, bruh, you're supposed to be better than me. Like, and we had an honest conversation. I was like, bro, you're supposed to be, carry yourself more distinguished. This nigga out there sagging, not a little sagging. I'm talking about, you can see the bottom of the cheek. No, pause, definitely. Bruh, pause, all that horrible shit. I even told him, I was like, bruh, if you walking next to me, you got to pull your pants up. No, dog, this me, this Detroit. I got to represent. I kept trying to tell that nigga the first 2 days.
You can't tell nigga shit. That's
Yeah, real nigga. You could, bruh, the first 2 days, he had a horrible time there. Even I did. I'm like, bruh, goodbye, bruh. I'm about to do my own thing until you get your act right. Day 3, because he was out there for 5 days. I was out there for 9. Day 3, that nigga started listening. And then he adjusted. Then he started having a good time. I was like, bruh, you got to listen.
what they say.
Listen.
Hey, the hard way is the only way for some people.
Yeah, it's fuck it. Especially after I told him, like, bro, I ain't even going to hang out with you unless you get your act right. He's like, bro, you going to leave me, dog, on my birthday? I walked the fuck out and went to the club on some salt. Man, nigga, I'm cut different. Niggas be
So
thinking.
he was down there draped out with his chains on, jewelry on.
Different, bro.
Buffs on. I'm pretty sure he had buffs.
Yeah.
How did I know that?
But that's what I'm saying,
Typical
bro.
Detroit nigga.
Bro, I'm telling them, like, bro, you got to understand. I don't mind doing shit solo. I love being solo. I honestly hang out with people more so for them. Because if it's up to me, I just chill and do some solo shit. So he my homeboy, but nigga, bro, that's what I love about a lot of my homeboys. We had real conversations, and they know, like, oh no, he a real one. He only gonna tolerate so much before he do what he got to do. So that's why and I know them to a different degree because we've had real conversations. But let me pull my first question. Can I sing?
Go ahead. Oh, you didn't even answer you didn't even read your question.
I ain't even read one.
Oh shit, go ahead.
You still gotta pull a second one. We're just doing 2 each. Get the fuck up out of here.
Let's see what this shit about right here.
It's gonna say, damn, it's on 2 pieces of paper. Is it? Yeah, it's on 2. Oh, it's 2 separate. Okay, I'll put this one back there. Somebody folded these boys up twice. This one say, who's the most immature person you know?
You. That's
Don't do
bullshit.
that. Don't say that.
How
Most immature person I know. Without saying no names, dang, everybody immature for different reasons. Like, I know grown dudes still into comic books and who still play video games. I still play video games. To me, that's not immature. Immature is pretty much like my homeboy I was just describing. Like,
So
bro,
basically him. Huh?
you go to school, you do all the paperwork and schoolwork to have, I think he got a PhD or a doctorate. He got something that's high up like that. But you still doing nigga shit. To me, that's a huge side. Like, even in high school, I never sagged. I never did none of that shit. But it varies. Immature can be so much. Because some people know it's immature is just video games or just always chasing girls like you young. Immature can mean so much. But who's the most immature person I know?
I mean, everybody can be immature. You have an immature moment, because I know I can be. But just don't have nothing but that type of mindset. I can't think of nobody.
Yeah. Because it could even be pettiness is immature. Like, if somebody do something to you,
because I know plenty of people like that.
You got to get back at it. Like, if somebody do something to me, I'm just going to let it go. I got other shit to think about and focus on. Not, how do I get back at them? So, immature. Who's the most immature person I know? God damn.
I can't think of one right now.
I can't think of one.
You got to give me a pass on that.
Yeah, that's a pass. I can't even do that question.
Well, in the meantime, if you had to get a face tattoo, where and what would it be? I don't know why anybody would say where, because it's a face tattoo.
I guess they mean like forehead or cheek or a teardrop by the eye or I don't know.
See, I wouldn't get one. Be honest with you, I wouldn't give.
I'd probably get the middle of her forehead, that tree that XXXTentacion had. Because, you know, 21 Savage got a knife right here. No. I remember everybody thought he had a cross right here. Somebody asked him, why do you got a tattoo of a cross right here? He's like, it's a knife. But now I'll probably get like a tree. Something that shows growth. But I really wouldn't want that either, though.
I wouldn't get a face tattoo, but I kind of like how it looks. They got that little dot right here. I know what it means.
The 3 dots like a...
No, it's just one black dot.
Oh.
I know what it means.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm going to have to figure
That means you caught a body.
Oh. I thought the teardrop was a body.
That too, but also that one dot. Like, you remember how, like, OG Bobby Johnson had in South Central when he had that?
I can't remember the dot. I remember the movie, not the dot, though.
Yeah, it's like a black dot, like a dark black dot they get right. It look like
I think
a mole.
about that movie a lot, too.
Yeah, he had like a tattoo, like a red little dot on his face. That's supposed to represent that you caught a body.
Oh. I didn't know that.
That's supposedly, allegedly
Another
what it means.
question, man. My question's trash, dog.
Go ahead.
Because that other one, we didn't even read that off. And this, the second question I had said, what is your favorite dessert? This shit trash, bro.
What'd it say?
It just said, what's your favorite dessert?
Okay, well.
I answered.
Do you have one?
I used to, because I don't eat the way I used to eat no more. It depends on who cooking it, because I like coconut cake with the pineapple in the middle. I like, my auntie make a fruit pizza, good as hell. Fruit pizza, bro. I like banana pudding. My auntie make a good banana pudding. My mom used to make this shit with sherbet and orange ice cream. I mean, orange sherbet and like an orange pop. And
I heard of that before.
Mandarins.
I heard about that.
It was good, but she forgot how to make it. Because I mentioned it to her a few years ago. She's like, I honestly forgot how to make that. I'm like, Mom, come on, that thing went. So, I don't got one favorite. If anything, chocolate cake. Probably a yellow chocolate cake, if I'm just going.
I like cheesecake. What kind?
Who, with the strawberries on top?
Nah, I got a thing. I don't like fruit with that type of dessert.
I guarantee you had my auntie cheesecake. You with the strawberries on it, you'd be like, okay.
No, I heard that millions of times. Can't do it. That's just me. I just have a thing with fruit and dessert. I just don't like. I like eating fruit by itself, dessert by itself. That's just me. But the kind of cheesecake, I like different kinds. I like Reese's cheesecake, Snickers cheesecake. What else? Recently, I just received a s'mores cheesecake, which was good as hell.
You know who make a good cheesecake? Our old supervisor or your old supervisor?
Who?
Spires.
Do it?
Man, good. It's like a green, I forgot, key lime pie. I think it's a key lime pie. I'm sorry. It might be a key lime pie, but that thing is...
Nah, I would try that, key lime pie.
Man, that dude, man, throws down in the kitchen. Shout out to you.
Okay. Never would have thought that.
Man, that dude can cook, bro.
Never would have thought that.
Yeah, he got talents, man. He might have wanted to be a chef if he had another career option. Go for the chef route.
It ain't too late.
It's never too late, especially everybody looking for new taste. I'll leave it at that if that's not...
Touch the sky, because we in a situation right now in this country or even globally that they said the 9-to-5 job might be obsolete by 2030. So you might want to look into what y'all really want to do.
Get some dividend stocks or something going.
So...
But, okay. My turn. Is this the last question or did...
Last one.
Okay. What are you insecure about? God damn, that's kind of a good question. What am I insecure about? Shit, I don't know. I ain't really insecure about much. I'm just like a free spirit, like where the wind. I'm a leaf fresh off a tree. Like I'm just blown with the wind or whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I really don't have nothing I could be insecure about.
Insecure about.
I mean, it's certain things that you wish you could do or be, but nothing.
I think at a different point in life, I could say something. Like if I'm with a girl I care about and she look good, I'm not insecure about my girl. It's just the pressure she might be getting from other dudes. Or even if I'm a father, I'd be insecure about, letting my kids go certain places because I know it's creepy people out here, like what we spoke about earlier.
I might be insecure a little bit about being quiet in a social situation. It's not because I want to be quiet, it's because I'm tired. If that makes sense.
That don't make no sense.
All right, let's say everybody...
Like you're at a house party.
Yeah, like, let's say I'm at a house party and tiredness kick in. And all of a sudden, I'm just quiet.
Just leave.
No, what I'm saying, what if I didn't drive? You see what I mean?
I do, but I don't. So I'm saying, like, you at a house party, people socializing all around you. Somebody asks you a question. Yo, what's up? What's your
And
name?
you just don't
What
feel
into?
like. You just don't feel like.
I'm saying you just go, yo, what's up, man? What's your name, dog? I like this outfit. Would you just go stare?
No, I'm not gonna do that. It's just that I'm too tired to talk. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel you, but we in a day of Lyft and Uber, bro. Just, hey, I know you drove, but I'm out, dog.
I mean, yeah, now,
Yeah.
but it was a time where it used to be like that.
So I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I can't see it. So.
I know it's kind of foolish thinking about it, but that's probably the only thing.
Oh.
Other than that, I can't think. I'm really trying to think about something, but I can't.
Man, what am I insecure? Yeah, I really don't got no. All them answers I even gave, what am I insecure about? That's just shit to throw out. That's kind of cliche. I'll be honest with y'all. What am I insecure about? I might have to look up the definition of insecure to give y'all a real answer.
Well, let's look it up now since we're here.
Let's do that. And then
Let's look it up now.
I'll give y'all a real answer. Because you ever hear a word and you really don't know what it means till somebody read it off to you?
Well, according to the dictionary of Google, it says not firmly fixed, liable to give way or break.
And insecure.
Are not confident or assured, certain, and anxious. Insecure person lacking of self-confidence.
See, man, damn, I can't even say the whole rap battling thing because I don't know. When I tried that shit, the words just was not coming out.
Probably back in the day, you used to be scared to approach a female or something like that.
Nah.
But I really can't think of anything.
What am I insecure about? Shit.
Can't think of nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing because I'm just one of those people. If there's something I'm supposed to do, I just go for it.
Insecure about this election.
Man, bro, you want to grab another question or that's it, bro?
Man, that's it.
That's it, bro.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we don't got nothing, bro. There ain't nobody insecure about nothing.
I can't think of nothing. I'm insecure. Okay, I'll tell you what I am insecure about. When I'm let's say a homeless person right there, and I don't know if you want to call this insecure, but you know when you at the intersection, and a homeless person,
And you don't want to look over?
yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't think that's insecure though.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
just
know.
a awkward scenario. It's like you can feel the tension on your
That's
right
what I'm
cheek.
saying.
I don't know. And then
can't
you
think
know
of
if you
that
make, you know what? Not even that long ago, like 3-4 months ago, I made eye contact with a dude. He got up like nigga, I'm just looking at you, nigga. I don't got shit for you. But it was a dude I gave money to almost every other day. Like today, I just don't got it, nigga.
I mean, I just can't think of one. I'm trying my best to find one. I can't find one.
Insecure.
That's the only thing I can really think about.
You know what I would probably be insecure about? A marriage proposal or that saying my vows in front of everybody. Like if I write it down is one thing, but if I'm up just speaking from the heart, I'll probably be, you know, like when you first get on your knees and propose to your girl in front of everybody, then you just, from the moment I met you, I always, like that moment where I got to just throw out a bunch of shit. Like, bitch, I'm feeling you. Come on. I'm like, let's do it. Are we or are we not? I'm feeling you. You the one. Like, I don't even look in other directions. I don't know. I'm forcing answers. I don't got. What am I insecure about? I don't got nothing, dog.
Probably not telling nobody the truth.
I speak the truth. I'm too.
Well, you
truthful.
know when they say you got it. It's a time and place.
I'm too truthful though, dog.
That's probably I'm reaching.
That's why people don't rock with me, bro. I'm too truthful.
I'm reaching here. It's hard for me to find anything.
I don't got nothing. I'm not saying we perfect up here, y'all. I'm not saying that. It's just that whole insecure, man. I don't got nothing. Man, shit. That's a question that's a stump. I kind of want to throw that one back in there. What are you insecure? Because maybe next time when it come back around, I'm insecure about this now.
No, I can't really think. I can't think of nothing.
Shit, yeah. Well, I had fun on this podcast episode.
So did I. We out of time.
Vet the people y'all let in your lives, man. Vet the people y'all let in your lives, especially when it's time to bring them around family and minors.
Yeah, because as you can see, these situations are unspoken. Because we all know that, actually, you know, I forgot to bring this up during that conversation. It's a song back in the day called Chester by Dana Dane. I remember that song.
I never heard it.
It's Mommy, Mommy, please don't leave. If you leave, then I can't sleep. Look it up. It's called Chester. It was a popular song back in the 90s because that was during the time where a lot of kids would end up missing. During that time, probably, I want to say around the mid-90s. But yeah, that song has a lot of truth to it because he was bringing awareness to the abuse that young children was having, not only with just adults, but adults in your family.
So
Friends.
it was about that topic. Kind of
It definitely was. Look it up. It's called Chester by Dana Dane.
Okay.
It came out in the mid-'90s. But it's, yeah, man, we need to start speaking on, and also watch what your kids are doing because they get on this phone, get online, and start talking to strange people that may be adults.
I ain't gonna front. If your kid is 13, 14, meeting up with a grown-ass stranger,
But it happens.
they stupid. I'm sorry, they stupid.
But it happens. Look, 13.
No, or again, sometimes, because sometimes...
You're 13. What do you know about anything?
Give me a minute. I'm trying to put myself in that mentality.
You can't.
I don't really, because it's like you are stupid. But then again, it's like maybe you just didn't factor in. You know, some people are so tunnel-minded that you don't factor in other possibilities. Like, I'm a runaway. Do you realize what's out there? I would love for you to just run to Hollywood, little 13-year-old fuck, and then go chase your dreams and be a movie star, Richie Rich and shit, and Home Alone.
You're talking to an undeveloped mind.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. They're so tunnel vision, like, I'm just going to hop on this train and go to Hollywood and I'm going to make it.
But even then,
you don't realize all the other variables and dangers, or even lucky situations, because you could literally fall into some luck.
Well, you got a lot of adults out there with undeveloped minds too, as you can see, your homeboy.
Yeah, well, it's developed in certain aspects, and other aspects, I'm a nigga, man, bro.
Well,
but again, I can say this on this platform because I've said it to him in his face. He knows exactly what it is, and I'm not saying his name, but homie know, like, bruh, stop being this way, bruh. Be mature. No, dog, this me. I gotta represent the man, bruh. Look,
but see, you got a lot of people out there who's undeveloped in common sense.
I'm from the same areas as you to a degree, but I don't gotta do that.
Common sense.
How we gonna get girls without chains and nice cars? Talk to them, nigga. The fuck? Everybody don't acquire the same thing the same way. Just because, like, if me and you pursuing the same girl and we both link with the same girl, man, how you get her, dog? Oh, I bought her a drink at the club. Shit, all I did was say hi to her at the gas station.
Man, if you do that, you attracting the wrong females.
No, I'm just saying there's different ways.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying if you gotta do all that to get a female, yeah, you attracting the wrong type.
What's the most minimal shit you did to get a woman?
You mean as far as like talking or approaching?
Talking to them, approaching them, or okay, let's just take it up a notch. What's the most minimum effort you put into going all the way and having sex with a woman? Some dudes just go, hey, what up, babe? You trying to go back?
Just come over.
Some girls be with it, but
come over,
some dudes I gotta take her on 3 dates. She's gonna be gym buddies. I'm gonna be in the friend zone. Like, you gotta do a lot just for that. Other dudes, man, ain't no effort. I'm gonna walk up to her and then I'm gonna walk into the sunset with her.
I think a lot of dudes don't have the perception to understand that women are human too.
Yeah.
Like, they want to have sex too.
Yeah.
They want to date.
Yeah.
But the reason why they don't think that is because they've been fed a lie. And also, not only a lie, but they've also been programmed to believe that women don't like to have sex.
But also, sometimes the way you're treated, women, the way a man treats you, lets you know how high up he's placing you on the pedestal. If a nigga pull up in a nice car, helicopter ride, first date, this and that nigga is placing you high up. The next nigga, he may just pull up with one shoe missing, flowers out your front garden, like, shit, what we on?
And bottom line, it's all gonna come down to a point if she feeling you or she not.
But then again, sometimes the way they treat you also just let you know they finances. Sometimes the dude who's showing you believe he's showing minimum effort, he really just don't got it right now. But if he had the millions and this and that, he'd do a lot more. But some people just doing the best they can while they can.
Like I said before, it all boils down to if she feeling you, if she ain't. If she feeling you, then you in the door. If you're not, then shit out of luck.
If she not feeling you, chloroform her, and then you can feel her. Bruh, please hit the bruh.
You got to stop doing that.
I really do. Yeah, that was a joke. I'm sorry. I should have prefaced that.
You got to stop doing that.
That was a joke, definitely. Don't be doing all that. That was a joke. I really shouldn't have said that shit. Yeah, that was a joke, though.
Bruh.
I don't even know where they acquired chloroform.
Oh, my God.
I feel bad. Almost every episode I say something.
You got to stop doing that.
All right, well, on that note, I think it's time for us to wrap this shit on up. You got anything else you want to bring up?
No, live long and prosper.
Hey, one day at a time, y'all.
And don't
one
forget,
day at a time.
Lisa needs braces.
That don't plan.
Oh, you know that? Okay, yeah. Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan.
I was watching that episode the other day.
That's why I love The Simpsons. Hey, The Simpsons is my
that
shit.
was an old school episode.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
What he said? Dental plan. That was Lenny.
I forgot. I think he was in a bar about to buy some shit, and it was Lisa needs braces.
Matter of fact, that was the episode where they was going on strike.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Homer they was getting ready to give up the insurance, but
Yep.
you made me want to watch that now.
It was a classic episode. That was one of the most classic episodes. That and Bleeding Gums Murphy.
That was cool too.
Lisa, it's your birthday.
No, that was Michael Jackson. That was the fat dude who was in the mental institution with Homer. Said that was Michael Jackson, but
he had a saxophone.
Yeah, that was Bleeding Gums Murphy. But the episode you're thinking about is when the fat dude that Homer friend.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They had Michael Jackson.
I don't know why I thought that was still Bleeding Gums Murphy. You're right. Yeah.
Also, the episode they went to New York to get his car.
I don't remember that.
Barney drove his car to New York when he got drunk, and Homer had to go to New York and get his car.
I don't remember.
And he parked it right in front of the World Trade Center.
Yeah, that's not ringing a bell.
Speaking of The Simpsons, notice everything's predicted on The Simpsons.
That really is true.
They know it before it happens.
They got too many right for it to just be a.
It happens.
It's happened way too many times.
They know something. I'm just saying.
They not the only show, but
That's one of them.
They got somebody working with them. That's
They tell you what's gonna happen right before it happens, so y'all better start watching The Simpsons.
I hope they got it wrong about the female president. Jokes. Vote for whoever you want to vote for.
Well, that's it for this podcast. I'm your boy Adrian AKD.
I'm Stubbs.
And we out of here.
T-Top. TTP, man. TTP.
Ignition sequence start.